Hello, ho-ha. Hello, Sid. How are you getting on? You're first. Aren't you meant to be asleep or something? It's, you know, I think it's really late in where you are. But I do have something for you. Let me just go into here. Hopefully the stream won't crash. But I have figured it out. Well, I haven't, but in my head. Look what I have for you. What I have figured out is it is April the 1st, so you've got that aspect, and it was video number 666. Well, there we go. That just sort of explains it all to me. That's why everything's gone wrong, because of those two reasons. Okay, so I'm really sorry that everything broke. You slept at 9, now it's 3. Yeah, my boy's still asleep. He's in topsy-turvy land today properly, but sometimes it helps when he does this. If he sleeps later, then it can then help to reset his body. He's just all over the place. I've got him referred through to the doctors and the sleep clinic, but I have to wait. Benny B's here too. You'll be on in a bit. Did see your message, but I've just woken up, so still vibing in bed. Oh, I don't blame you. Oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could just sit and relax and not have to worry about anything. I can't wait till I get my new mattress though. That's going to be, I really hope it's going to be comfortable. I really hope so, because this one that I have is just not comfortable at all. Anyway, just let me know when you have it. I'm not on Discord, so hopefully I'll pick up the messages. Messages are being a bit weird because I tried to block the messages because I had some sort of random one that sort of I didn't like the other day, and I keep getting asked so many questions by so many different people, and when I'm on the stream it's really difficult, but I can't seem to do it, and all that it's done is mess up the chat. So that's why I'm having problems with that weird text that's coming up. It's something to do with that. So they're having a look. New mattress gang, you've got a new mattress too. Actually, I've just bought new mattresses for everybody because my children had, you know, proper children's manky mattresses and they're getting older, and it's just nice for them to have a proper grown-up one. Yeah, there's a good point. Yep, thanks for just pointing out that I'm silly. I don't know why. Okay, it's late. I'm tired, but I wanted to come and do a stream. And hopefully not let it crash. Oh yeah, I'm just emptying some of these while we're just chatting. I'll get on now, shall I? Do you know, we got another skin crate key earlier on. I believe that is now 8 skin crate keys. So anybody that doesn't think that the lucky block is worth it, well, you know, you just need to bash it more. I try to catch almost every single one, and the more you do it, the better the loot you get. So if I was on a single island, I would have had all 8 of those to myself. But I'm not on a single island. But luckily the boys are going to do the same as me anyway, so it's not a disaster. Right. Let me have a quick look here. Right, so I've done that. Yeah, okay. Let me go up here. We're going to go back to the lighthouse, because I've actually been good. I have, just for a change, I have been good. What is this? It's late and you're tired. For me, it's early and I'm tired. I normally don't wake up at 3. Go to sleep at this time. I don't know how I fell asleep at 9. It's because you are exhausted. That's why these things happen. You know, you don't have any control. That's why my boy fell asleep this morning and didn't want to. And that's why he's still asleep now. And trust me, I know a thing or two about exhaustion. Okay? I've decided... Hey Rooty, how are you getting on? I've been doing a little bit of work in here. Look, I put these little candles on here. What do we think about this little bit of weird decoration? Rooty Root. Oh, I like that. And yeah, so I've just put this little weird contraption-y thing on. If I put banisters all down, it just looks silly. And then because I've got the slabs going down, it looks even worse. So I thought maybe just something like this would make it look nice. I've also brought out one slab along the top there. I think it looks really nice where it's just got that little bit. little bit of extra decoration going on. And I'm going to hopefully use up some of these. So once we get ourselves sorted... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, this won't quite work, but we'll just pop it in. What I'm hoping to do is... I haven't got the multi-kills on there, have I? So when I figure out which books that I want, I'm going to do something like this. And we're going to put down the posh ones. So these will be all the posh ones. And then I'm going to have the type of enchant on the side. Or maybe I'll put the enchant on the side and put the book on there. That might actually be a better plan. How do I get it out? Oh, okay, like that. I've not actually used them yet. So I might do something like that. But this bit here is because I actually want to get a spare 3 of everything that's special. So that if we, like this, we've already got 3s, 1 each. And then these ones are spares. So should something happen to our swords or whatever we forget and we break them, then we can actually get most of those enchantments back. Oh, you've been busy, have you, today? Let me just fix all of these. And DD was busy out here. He's been bashing a lot of withers for us. And I've taken all the bits down. I think it's looking okay. Do we like it with the roof? Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. It's a 5x5. If you ask Benny was on here. Benny B. We were talking about this just the other day. Hold on. I need to know what you think of the lighthouse, please. I've removed all of the junk off it and it now has a roof. Then... yeah, we think it's a 5x5 chunk and it was a 7x7. So anything that you're standing within the 5x5 should grow, but anything that's over that won't. And what we have done, let me just show you around because DD's been really busy. Look what he's doing over here. Look, he's been working really hard. Look, he's got a little camp and everything. Thank you. He's got a little camp in here. Yeah, 5x5 radius around the player. Thank you, Benny B. So now what we're trying to do, if I just go, I still want to keep warping home and I don't have it. That was last season. So if I come back down here, look what we've done, or what I did yesterday. It was DD's really clever idea. I did not think of this. I would not have thought of this, but I did do this. So look, we can AFK like this. We set this little off and then we do this. And then, so I just AFK when I'm AFKing, when I actually remember to do it, because I've got to get used to doing it. I have done it quite a few times. And then it takes me around the island, all around the outside. Like this, all the way around. We're going to do it better, but this is just for a quick thing. So whenever I'm AFKing or one of us is AFKing, we can just sit in our little minecart and then it should help load in all the chunks. And then we can just, and then I come back through the middle and then I cross it over and then I go back across the other side. So that way it's not foolproof. Some of them are still not growing, but they're definitely growing more than what they were. Obviously it's quite quick when you're going around. You're not there for any particular length of time, but I've got a bit of an idea that I'm going to do. So hopefully that just helps you out a little, but that's what we're doing to try and help us, because it is very annoying when you're trying to farm and most of our farm isn't growing. So I have to come off this and then no, come back. Yay, got it. So anyway, that's what we've been up to with that. And then I'm just leaving the mine carts in here. Right, let's go back to the lighthouse. Hold on, can I just go up? Yes. Yes, so I'm going to put the fancy books in these, but these ones will be for sale. So I'm trying to work out how we're going to do it. I'm just this is my sort of grabbing ideas kind of section. I'm thinking, so this is where we're going to have the books. I'm going to call this the library because I love libraries. We'll make it look more like a library when we're done. And on this side, I think we're going to put the shop. So we're going to have some items for sale. I may need to take out this structure. You can walk around, but the problem is if I then start putting the treasure chests in and everything, then it might be a bit tricky. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet. I might even do it so that some of the chests come in under here. That could look quite smart, and some on this side, because I do want to cover some of the walls because it's going to be full of copper. But it does give us that extra loot being placed in a nice way. I've started to take out some of the glass. So I'm just taking it as I need it for a minute. So I quite like this little bit in the corner. I would like something on the edge here, but to be honest, it's always tricky when you're using slabs and then using them as stairs because it doesn't work properly. Unless we put them on the outside. What does that look like? Just out of interest. But I don't know if I'll be happy with it. No, because then they're not actually attached to anything, and I don't like that. It would be nice if Mojang could come up with a way that you could put use on a half slab with those, because it just looks, it doesn't look right. So if I then put them on these, then they're floating as well, and I don't like that either. So yeah, we won't be using any banisters. We just try not to fall off, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Okie doke, let's get on. Stop dilly-dallying, Goosey. Right, so we can climb up here, walk all the way up. It's got all of the little border around the outside there. I don't mind this bit sticking out. Actually, maybe I could make it into a bit of a chandelier underneath. That could work. And then it looks like it's there for a reason rather than not. I hadn't thought of that. Okay. So maybe I'll do that. And look, I've been really busy. I've been faffing around and I've taken out all of the gold. I've taken out all of the diamond. I just didn't like it. It was driving me crazy. And what I've opted for instead is to have a grey stained glass and then a light grey stained glass. Just so that you can see where the border is, and then have them coming into here. And I think it's working quite nicely. That's what I'm going with. Hopefully it seems to be working. And then we've got our lovely loot block on here. I've put the diamond down so it's a nice contrast, and it works really well with this, and it's not so gaudy in this way. And then we get the piggies, and then we should have these ones, sheepies. Apparently we've got quite a few pig spawners. We seem to have 464 plus another 2 stacks. So we're doing all right for pig spawners. And then the sheep. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's a bit censored. Stop it. It's a bit rude. And then we have the chicken. So we need to do that one next. I'm just wondering about keeping it the same size as... Oh, okay, so it's on this. Did I keep this the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, yeah, I did it on purpose, clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why'd you have to land right there, Mr. Chicken? Hey? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll scoop those up, because otherwise they're just going to keep spawning. So how is everybody? I mean, Sid's obviously tired. So 1, 2, no! That's not what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want that one. Put this one back in there. And then that's the bottom one, is it? Yeah. And then 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try and do this one in here. But the good thing is that this one is... You're finally on your PC. I thought you were resting for a bit longer. Then we do that one, and then we put copper in the bottom. Oh, what's Factorio? That sounds interesting. I'm assuming it's not something like a quiz where you get to do facts. I know that's all done, that's fine. That would sound fun to me, but probably not. Now, we only need to do one on this one, and it is quite cramped here, but actually it might be the same. So it might actually be okay. So there's 2. Oh, having a bad day. Yeah. Oh no, it's slightly smaller. That's what I thought. Having a bad day off day today. Can't focus on anything. Need sleep but can't. Need kids to sleep but won't. So, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I mean, I've had to reach the point. It sounds awful, but I've had to reach the point that when the mook is up, I have to sleep because I'm doing so much damage to my body where I've just not slept nearly for 16 years at any regular pattern or for like more than 2 to 3 hours a night. I'm just causing myself that these migraines just won't stop, and it's really difficult and it's horrible, and I hate having to do it. And I don't sleep well because I know that he's still awake, but there's nothing that I can do. There's nobody else here to take that shift. So what do? The doctors are aware. We're trying to keep resetting his body clock, and there's just nothing else that I can do other than just keep plodding along and trying to help him. You know, at the minute his body's decided it's crashing and he needs some sleep, but he'll be up in another hour or 2, and then probably won't sleep again all night because he's just slept since about, I don't know, it must have been about 10 o'clock this morning, you know. But I've tried waking him up several times. It's been quite funny. I was a little bit worried because he wasn't waking up. I'm a very panicky person at times. I never used to be. I've always been a panicky person. That's not quite true. But I was just a little bit worried that, you know, was he actually poorly because he's taking so long to wake up properly. But I went into his room and I do this thing where I check their breathing. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I check that they're breathing and just gently touch them on their chest so that I can feel whether their chest is going up or down, up and down. And when I did it, I freaked him out because he kind of woke up, and then he just looked at me, and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry to wake you up." And he just looked at me and then grabbed his blanket, yanked it over his head, and then just rolled over and went back to sleep. I'm like, yeah, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just cozy. So he's snuggled back in again, which is fine. He needs it. He's just so worn out. Oh no, that's the wrong colour. He's just not sleeping properly at all. And then because he's had all this problem with his tummy. Oh, it's a factory building game, Benny. And you just poke them in the head. That reminds me of my late hubby. Every time, when they were babies, every time I would get them to sleep, which wasn't very often, I'd get them to sleep. Youngest kid, hello. I'd get them to sleep, and he'd just look at me and go, "Can I poke them?" I'm like, no, you can't poke them. You leave them alone and let them sleep. It was so funny. It was just, no, you're not poking them. Rooty, you don't need to poke them. Although saying that, I was actually just discussing this with my daughter a minute ago. When she was little, she actually had sleep apnea, and it was really scary. And I think this is one reason why I'm always checking on them. Oh, you want a trade request now? All right, hang on one second. My inventory's full. Can you just wait for a moment? Just bear with me a second. Yeah, so they would... she had sleep apnea, so I used to... I could hear her breathing change. And again, my husband thought I was completely bonkers, because the first thing I would do is jump up like a whippet, run into her room, and I would actually shove her. Not hard, but what I used to do was sort of rock her firmly, and then she would just take this massive intake of breath. Used to really scare me. And then later on, she had to go through the hospital, and they did a test on her, and yeah, she had sleep apnea. But they decided not to do anything at the time, because the adenoids and tonsils, I believe, in a child are fully grown, and then that would have meant giving her surgery, and she might not have needed any. And then gradually she grew out of it, so it was fine. But it was really scary. I've got no room. I just need to remove some stuff from my inventory. I nearly sold the... No. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I've just got to get it all out of my PV. Can't remember which one I put it in. So earlier on, this might look like we're doing a free deal. We are not doing a free deal. Sid asked earlier on the previous stream, just before it all crashed, about redstone for the Soul Hunter book, and I was about to come in and have a look and see what I had, because I knew I had these ones, and we've already done all of our Soul Hunters, but I haven't finished them off, and I've only got 5 enchanted redstone. So I thought, actually, I may as well just sell him the blocks, because I knew I could easily get them. And so he's already paid me, but I owed him the other half. No, yeah, trade request. Sid. What do you mean, invalid player? Why are you an invalid player? What have I haven't done that wrong, have I? Sid, you're invalid. Why are you invalid? I did it right, didn't I? I don't think it should do that. Do I just do trade? Yeah, I do trade. I'm being a plonker. Well, let's try that. Just one day I'm going to actually be able to play the game properly. There we go. So he's already paid me. We worked it out earlier on. I think it was about 650,000, something like that. And I just owed him the other half, but he paid me straight away. I was going to keep the ticket, and then I just put it in, and then I thought, oh, maybe you would have liked to have seen the ticket. That looks bad. Do I touch it? I think I should touch that. No, you're very welcome, because if anyone needs redstone, I can sell it to you cheaper than what you can buy it from the shop. It doesn't take me long to collect any. I just normally sell it now. Let me go into the shop. Do not summon Bob. Okay, I'm touching his machine. And don't record it so that you've got proof that I touched it, okay? Just want one. Look, this is probably something that I did. I'm terrible with this machine. I think it should be about 10 times wider. There. See? Fixed it. Looks so much better than having that. Oh, I just got to... Why? Why? No. I just wanted one. Okay, now there's another hole. See, I'm just doing some running repairs and make it look nicer. Don't want to have... Oh, they're on the inside. That's okay. I didn't do this. It was probably totally me. Maybe we should buy a few more. Just Bob doesn't do any repairs on this place. It's what happens is I keep telling. I have told you several times. You're probably bored of listening to me say it. I get so exhausted, and then what happens is when I'm doing stuff like this, which to me is quite monotonous, my body says, "Oh, this is hypnotic. Have a snooze." So I have a snooze while I'm trying to do them. And then bad things happen. Should it be 2? It should be 2. No! No, nothing happened. I was just walking around and noticed that there's some bad stuff happened to the thing. No, stop. Behave. Don't. Okay. Don't tell Bob, okay? No, that's annoying. Oh, stop. I didn't do it. It's just, I just came round here and it was just damaged. So I'm trying to fix it. Oi! That's just rude. Oh, that's even more rude. Don't you dare go and summon Bob either. Okay, that one's in. Bob will be really pleased with me for fixing it. Why did you do that? Ah! Oh, okay. I just scared myself. I'm so sorry for screaming. I honestly thought that was Bob. But I'd pushed the F5 button, so I just changed the perspective. Sorry. I just thought Bob had landed in front of me. Let's just do that. I'm so sorry. I try not to be a screamy, shouty person on the stream. And then, you know, that happens. Yeah, you can giggle your head off. That's fine. It's because I'm trying to sneak and get this done. And then I'm like, oh no, Bob's right here, right in front of me. You got 16 more blocks. You're short. You worked it out. You're 1 enchanted redstone short. Honestly. That was just really funny. It's entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, watching me freak myself out by pushing the F5 button because I'm terrified that Bob is about to come on and then shout at me that I've broken his machine when actually I'm just fixing it and it was obviously one of you two. I mean, I would never break it. Never. I would never fall asleep whilst whacking it and break it. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. No. Behave. I know your trick now, Goose. Ah, no. Oh. Stop being annoying. If that Bob's coming on here. Oh! Stop being mean to me. Bob guy who scared me. Now I don't want to use this particular enchanted redstone because it was in your item frame. You can sell it for millions. I would like to see you sell that for millions. Does it have my name on it? Is that another hole? There's another hole. Look at all of this running repairs that I shouldn't have to be doing that I'm having to do on Bob's fandabulous machine. Fandabulous. Okay, that's different. Have I fixed these? I feel like there's another hole. We had lava pouring out of one end. No, you're not. You're fine. You're fine. But you did scare me because I thought that they'd summoned Bob. When I saw your name, I'm like, no, Bob's here. So it started off that there was a piece of iron in here, and I was just looking. I thought, oh, that doesn't belong there. And then I've gradually gone round. There's a hole there. And I've gradually gone round and realised that there's loads of holes everywhere. Which clearly isn't anything to do with me because I keep ending up with blocks like this. And I have no idea where they came from. I just leave them in Bob's treasure chest and then he fixes them. Well, I don't even know if he does fix them. I think he just leaves them, to be honest. Right. Do you think we better check the one upstairs? Your island reset? What do you mean your island reset? No, summoning Bob. No, no, no. Anyway, I fixed it, so there's nothing to show him. Oh, don't you dare summon Bob. Soul Hunter 6 is so good. Why didn't I get this earlier before it killed 720? Summon Bobby Bob. No. Let me fix it first. He'll be so grumpy. And he'll be happy to know that it's all done and that I fixed it. And that I touched his beloved machines. I need the shop. Shop, come back before he comes on the screen. You know when I first start? Yep. Did you push the wrong button? The kind of thing that I would do. Right, we're just going to buy one. If I have to buy more, I'm going to be grumpy. This is expensive. Right, that one's done. Did you push any buttons that reset it? Because you can reset it, but it normally gets you to double check. I nearly deleted my island on the... I think it was the first or the second season. I think it was the first season. I was making warps. And then I needed to delete some warps. And I did it the wrong way round. So it said, are you sure you would like to delete your island? I'm like, no! If you don't think it should, maybe raise a ticket. And I don't know if there's anything that they can do if it has been deleted. I don't want to get your hopes up, but... What is this monstrosity? Get this off. Nope, nope, and nope, nope. And we can put that in there. You think one of your teammates did it? Well, that's just rude. If they haven't asked. Okay. Chickens. Where are they? Right. So we've done the cows, the pigs, the sheep. Look, I've actually been good. I've been working and I've been doing things that I'm meant to be doing. And I didn't bring any stuff back. I quite like the copper. Because you made them a co-owner. Oh no. We of the Mama Goose chat use our mystic power. No, no, no. No. That's a lot of wizardy things going on there, Rooty. You only come on my stream to all torment me. That's why you're all here. Chickens. Is there any other reason why you guys come, or is it just to torment me? It's very late for what we calling him? Bobby Bob. You can call him that in... oh no, that's Sid. I was thinking it was DD. I was going to say, he can... No, get out of the box. I want the water. Only you can summon him? Okay. Please don't. Well, it's alright now because I fixed it and I've checked the other one and they're all fixed and he's not going to know anything about it. Is he? Unless he rewatches the stream, but that's unlikely. So, everything's fine. Not just that... Not... just that the torment is just a bonus, right? Okay. Oh, you command that he won't be summoned. Oh, okay. Bob Guy's got me covered. Thank you, Bob Guy. At least someone appreciates me. Not like the rest of them. There is that. But they do often turn up at the same time. And to be fair, if Bob Guy was Bob and he thought that I'd broken his machine, I think he would reveal his true colours. Did I just put that there? Oh, you silly. Silly, silly. I've got to get that out now. Sid might be onto something. No, I don't think so, because if that was the real Bob, he would have been very grumpy to discover that there were holes in his precious Dewberry What's It machine. There's no way. He wouldn't have let that pass. No, 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 no. What did you do wrong? What do you mean, Benny? What did you do wrong? How? Where? With what? Did you break Bob's machine over there? Did you pop on the island and break it all? Is that what we're talking about here? I feel like we should have some tinted glass somewhere. Where would it be? I think we'll just leave it as I've got it. I think that's too confusing. Oh no, that would be okay. That would be like that. I'm just trying to figure this out. This is a bit annoying. Yeah, Chicky, go in there. Get in the middle. Good chicken. Oh, I was actually going to do it so you just had one, but I've managed to fit it in. What do you mean, oops? I don't like oopsies. Why do we have an oops? Oh, you're not here to torment me? Oh, thank you, Benny B. So at the minute, I've got 2 nice people on the stream. So that's really nice. Seppi's here. You have been awakened. Hang on a minute. You're not a fake Bob, are you? Did we summon you instead? Look, I've actually been working. I've been good. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Did I get it in okay? No, I've got a dead spot over there. Thought so. Is there any trouble when you're doing shoving things in corners where, you know, it's not really meant to go? You sometimes end up with it in a bit squiffy. That looks like it's going in there. Who are the 2 nice ones? Well, the 2 that were being nice to me. Benny B and Bob Guy. Not summoning Bob and trying to get me into trouble and not purposely trying to torment me and all that stuff, you know? Not like the rest of you that thought it was hilariously funny to summon Bob and get me into trouble and laughing at me because I screamed at myself because I thought it was Bob and it was just me. What? Oh no, your spell went wrong. I summoned everyone except Bob. Panda's here. Yeah, you literally summoned everybody. I've got confused by Bob Guy's thingy. I'm trying to catch up on what's going on. You have always been nice to me, but you've only just joined. So you kind of weren't in this whole thing of let's be mean to Goose. So you didn't count. So you're okay. You're fine because you're not mean. So okay, so there's 3. And now I've got Panda here. So Panda would probably come into this as well. I mean, technically I'm just singling out everybody apart from those that were bullying me a second ago. And just being mean and horrible in general. And trying to get Bob to get me into trouble. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, I think. Right. I think I did it. Yay! Right, so we now have his spell backfired. Yep, serves him right. So we now have I don't know if I like the glass. Do we like the glass or is it all awful? The thing is, when I put blocks in, it just made it so you're on 150 days now? Oh, that's amazing. Do we think it just looks silly with the glass? Or do we think it looks okay? It's just that, yeah, claustrophobic was the word I was looking for. If it had blocks in place. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you've got your stuff and you're just going to leave. That's not a problem. Let me... I'm being really mean today. Sorry. Don't really need as much glass. Maybe take the top 2 or 3 layers. So I know this is what I'm kind of thinking. I'm just wondering... I tell you what I'm just thinking is, I'll just take some of this. Give me that. Ooh, hold on. I did accidentally make these. This might look quite nice. It might look rubbish. Keep just enough to contain the water. Yeah, I did wonder that, but then sometimes they sort of pop out of the sides, which then worries me because I don't want them to break. But what if I do something like this? Where's my... I mean, this might look awful. So if I just take this one out like that, give me those black back because they cost lots of money, and then put these in place. I can't tell that they're stairs for a start. I think that looks nicer. Do you think that looks nicer? Hold on. So if I take out these ones. Yeah, I'm super happy because you just got a new gaming mouse. Your birthday 2 days. Oh, well, happy birthday 2 days ago. I think you may have said it was your birthday and I've forgotten. You know, my brain doesn't work for more than 5 seconds. So happy birthday. I hope you had a nice day. Someone put that upside down. Someone put this one upside down. Who did that? Who put that upside down? Wasn't me. And then what we could do is, let me go back down the bottom. Are you ready again, block? I feel like that's all I've done all day is just bash this. I've got to get the next ones on there, which I haven't done yet. We're getting a lot of hoppers that we don't need. But I won't sell them until I know that I definitely don't need them. Ah, here we go. I really don't need all of those. It's looking a lot better already. Yeah, I think it is. No, I want those. Get back here. Hang on, I will take another one. I've got a little bit of an idea. No, wrong block. That can come out. Put these in here. And then I want some of these. Maybe some blackstone walls. Yeah, hang on. I was just this one, I'm just literally doing that, but not with blackstone. So let's just go back up. I just needed to get the blocks, and I don't use the crafting table. I always use the stone cutter because you get so much more. Great minds, Rooty. Have we thought any more about this thing for season 8? Because I don't know what's happening and I like to know. Oh, that looks loads better. Oopsie. Yeah, this is the only trouble on this side. Yeah, deep slate. What's wrong with deep slate? I love deep slate. It's my favourite block. Well, actually, I have a lot of favourite blocks. I pretty much like every block for a different reason. And then if we... and I choose grey. Oh, ages away yet, Panda. It's still only on week... I think we're on week 2 at the moment here. It's just... that some of us are thinking of doing... In the challenge group, is thinking of joining together. Me's 2.0 is here. Everybody's here. This is definitely a good time to stream. That looks loads better, doesn't it? It looks so much more framed and much more important. Do you know, normally I would always say 0, so it's really bizarre to keep saying 2.0, but it's what you need to do, isn't it, with that? It is a 2.0, not a 2.0. It doesn't sound the same. Okay, where's all my glass? Have I taken it? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that either. I did some more mining earlier on. I've been very good. I'm trying to get that last... well, I've still got 2 to do. But I'm still trying to get that tier 4 mission done. So if I go into missions... we've got 2 left. One of them is just potions, so that won't take me long. And the other one is now... I've got really 3,926. I couldn't have 4,000. Just... that's it. I'm not having that. That's just ridiculous. How can I just have... what is it? 5 away? I'm on farming fortune 4 now on the hoe, and fortune 10 on this pickaxe, which is really good news. If I just have a look, yeah, farming fortune 10 on this one. Yeah, the iron one. You tried streaming earlier than usual and you had 40 different people come on? Wow. What do you do to get all of your people? That's really amazing. I've been struggling to get people. It's only in this last few weeks since I've had media that I've been able to get anyone. That is really amazing. Well done. That's not a patronising well done, by the way. It's just a genuine... well done. It sometimes comes out. It's because I have children, so all the time whenever I talk to people I'm like, oh yeah, well done, that's amazing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I said that. Yeah, I've got farm fortune 4 on this one. We've got fortune 7 on the axe. What have we got on here? We've got looting 3. We've got a lot to go on there. We haven't done a lot of those. And then if we just go back into the mission log, have I got it over 4,000? Because that's just really annoying. Oh no. Oh, it's actually over 50 blocks that I've got to do. Okay, get out. We've got more to do than we thought. I thought it was like 3 or something. I just can't count. I do have one, I just spelt it wrong. It's fine, I won't do it. Yeah, I still got 1,000 to go. Yeah, this is loads better. But the question is, maybe if we put some slabs in here. Stop! Well, they're terrifying me. You peaked at 3 viewers at a time. Yeah, but that's fine. Oh yeah, it's taking me days. Weeks, Rooty. Weeks. I would take some of those. Also, how many people? Ah, see, that's always really helpful. See, I don't have that option. I don't have anybody as such. So everything is just, I just have to fight and squabble for everything. That's really good that you've got people that can do that. think they're both empty. Yeah. Right. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Oh, that's really good. Really, really good. Well done. Oh, I've done it again. Well done. Oh, that's nice, Mies. So if we put this one up higher. Oh yeah, that's nicer. Oh no, that's fine. That would just purely be up to you. I don't ask anybody to do anything on my side. What I found, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, what I have found in the past is if anybody ever offers to do something for me, and I'm not saying that this is what you would do. Oh, I mean, you're all lovely, but what what I was sort of saying was what I have found in life is that whenever anybody does me a favor, it always ends up costing me. So I don't like asking for anything because of that reason, but it's purely your choice. Oh, I've done it again. That's not what I want to do. Please don't think I mean it disrespectfully either. Hold on. I just need to try and put that in. I think I've got it in the right place now. We've got a VP. Always time for a VP. Also, why am I not using shears? I was using shears on the glass. Why do I use shears? Look, watch this. I don't know why, but it does this. Look how fast it gets it. And then I don't have to get my other pickaxe out and get confused as to which... When you fly, you are a goose. You are more than capable of flying. Not grumpy with myself at all. Stop it. Stop it. Not from you. I do it because you're a nice person that likes to help people. I don't expect anything in return. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just I'm used to it. I'm used to having a difficult life and not asking for things, because whenever I've asked for things, it's always come at a price. So I just generally don't. So anything that you do for me is really appreciated. Thank you. I'm just wondering, we've got a lot of wood. Should we let's just have a look and see what this looks like. I'm supposed to be building the other ones, and instead I'm just tweaking all of this same thing that I've done already. I want to just see the difference between this one and the other one. Oh. Doop 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 diddly diddly doop doop. That's the new technical fancy word. I understand what you mean. I like that, but I can't control what other people do, and the payment to them is... Yeah. That looks silly, I think. Does that look good or silly? If we look at it, I think it looks better than this one, than the wooden one. But do we think it looks better? But Sid, isn't he working with you? So why would Rooty need to give him books? Oh, that's really lovely of you, Panda. Yeah, I like to do things like that. There was I was in the shop one day, and we don't have a lot of money. We you know, that's something that we don't have. And on this particular day, I had just been given money from the from, I think it was my boys' money that was going to come in. I can't figure this out. Yeah, it should be a channel down there, and then this one goes back into that one. Oh, that's really good. Hang on, I mean, he's going to be with me next season, but I was saying that if Ruti wants to, I don't mind. Definitely not trying to get the workload off me, nothing of that. No, I mean, just let him do the books and you'll be fine. You won't have to worry about doing them. Yeah, anyway, so we'd been given some, we'd managed to get this money that I wasn't expecting. This is annoying me and I don't know how to fix it. Oh, I know. Maybe we just put the slabs around the whole thing instead of this. Then that would fix the problem I'm having at the moment. And it might not make it look so big. There's a hole there. I think there's a boy. Hello. Hello, darling. You okay? Yes, darling. Are you feeling okay? Yeah. Fine. Love you. Yay, he's awake. Ah, I don't have to worry now. Totally was not worried the whole time at all. Nope. Let me just, actually, I'm going to just bring this wall down. No, not like that, I'm not. No, I don't like that. Get out. No, why are you in there? No, nope. Oh, yes, anyway, so I got given this extra money that I don't normally have. And on this particular day, then I'd just been given this money. I was in the shop and this person was trying to pay their shopping and they couldn't. And as they were trying to pay, the card didn't work, and they had about, I don't know, 40 odd pounds worth of shopping, and they needed to feed their children, and you could tell by the food that was in there as well, and you could see that they were really stressed about how they were going to pay. Something had obviously gone wrong and they didn't have the money. It looked totally genuine. So while they went off to try and do something, I quickly paid their bill for them. I can't often do it because obviously it's very difficult for me anyway, but I really felt proud of myself, and I didn't tell them. All I did was I just got, because I know that I'm literally down the shop about 4 or 5 times every single day, so I know all of the staff in there, and I just called one of them over and asked if they could just quickly take the money while the person had gone somewhere else, and then when they came back all their bill was paid. And it's really lovely to be able to do something like that. I love helping people, but I just wish I could do it more often. It's just not something I can do at the minute. But you never know, if I earn money on YouTube, then maybe I can do something. It would be nice. Hello, why are you leaking everywhere? You are not meant to be leaking everywhere. Did I punch a hole where I shouldn't have punched a hole? Maybe I punched several holes by the looks of this. Did I maybe not have glass there? Oh, I don't actually know. I think my friends. There is a wild small goose. Why is there a wild small goose? Yes, there was not meant to be glass there, that's why. So if I take this one. No, not there. No, 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 no. What have I done? No. It was meant to be on that bit. It was meant to be there. And then I have messed up this water somehow. How have I messed that water up? How did I do everything so bad? Can't I just pretend I'm good at this? I think I do pretend I'm good at the game. Actually, I don't ever profess to be good. You need to go now. Get some sleep. Yeah, don't blame me. What time is it? Nearly midnight. Well, thank you for popping in though, Joe. I really appreciate it. Water. That's what I came down for. Water, 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 water. And try not to do what I did earlier on. I somehow managed to stop this from having source blocks in, even though it's a 2x2. I actually managed to drain the water out of it. I think I must have done it too fast. And by doing it too fast, don't you dare fall off that. No. Okay. Right, so that's those. Oh no, he's a cow. Mook is a cow. I get what you mean now. No, if I called him a goose, he'd be grumpy with me. He loves cows. But I understand where you're coming from now. Have I already taken that layer out then? I must have done. I might have to use my inhaler in a minute. It's just my breathing is just annoying me. Yeah, I think it looks better with this little channel all the way around it. And by removing some of the wood. Oh, you can call him Mook. So I'll pop it in here. So he is called AJ Mook. That's the name that he likes. But we call him Mook. So you can call him that, and then he likes that. Or you can also call him AJ. But Mook is normally what he goes by. Yeah, I discovered by accident that for some reason the shears are very good at cutting glass. I don't understand why, but apparently they are. So that's what I use. We'll just check out what the competition is. I have done quite a lot of competitions today. I don't have the wood ready, I don't think. Has anybody else tried the tree fellow? I tried it again earlier on and it looked like I lost all of my wood again, so I won't be using that again for a little while. What have I done there? Ooh, what have I done there? No, I mean it does look good, but everything's all higgledy-piggledy, so it won't work. Ah, okay. Maybe just AJ then. And actually, yeah, the Mook with a K apparently is something really rude and not very nice. I didn't know, but when we were picking his name, it came up and it said that that's really bad, so I had to change the spelling of it. But the reason why he is a Mook is because he has a teddy that his dad gave him, which I don't know if you know, but Clinton Cards used to be a business in the UK, and they were around for donkey's years. And then they used to do the Tatty Teddy range, which probably most people have seen. Oh, there's just always something, isn't it? Just you're being awkward now. Yeah, I only knew because I just happened to look it up online because I think I was just looking to see if anybody else had the name because he wanted to do YouTube videos, so I wanted to see and it came up. You have to research it. I can't remember what it is. I think it's something not very nice. So we didn't use it that way. We used it with a C. I think it's quite a derogatory term for somebody. You're actually being rude to them. But I can't remember. And yeah, so anyway, we yeah, so he had this teddy. So you used to get the Tatty Teddy range from Clinton Cards, and then sadly they went bankrupt at some point. But in the meantime, they then started to do this new one, which was the Blue Nose Friends, and they were the friends of the Tatty Teddy, and all of the characters that they created had a blue nose, and they're really lovely. And we went in one day when Mook was a baby, and we saw this cow, and his dad bought it for him. Yeah, I know it is. I didn't know it was a thing. It's only because I'd looked it up. And I'm really naive with a lot of things. I just haven't got a clue. I don't really know a lot of the new bad words, to be honest, because there's just so many. I just try to keep out of it all. I just stick to not using any. I generally don't use any bad words at all. I have been known to on a rare occasion. But I have to be really upset to use one. Which is really what they're for. They're not designed for everyday conversation. They're designed when something bad really happens. And then you can really express it with that one word. But because they're used all the time now, it kind of destroys its purpose. These ones, we were doing these, so that would look nicer. Yeah, anyway, so he bought him this this cow, and then as he got older and when he had it when he was a baby, it was too big for him, so we had to keep it off him. And then later on, after his dad had died, it just by accident just became his favorite teddy. It wasn't like an intentional thing. Oh, look, your dad's died, here, have the teddy he gave you. It just naturally was something that he gravitated to, and he loved it. And yeah, and then ever since then it became his favorite, and its name is Moo Cow. And then so that's where Mook came from. It's Moo Cow, so that's where he got his name. I'm wondering whether to go in and do those corners. I think it might look better. Maybe I could do it from here. I find the emojis really difficult, actually. A lot of them I don't even understand what they mean. And I look at them, I'm like, what is that supposed to do? And then, not only that, I just can't even make the emojis work. So I don't even know where they are. It's really funny. I'm really useless. Panda, I don't want you to say the word, but maybe you could tell me off the stream, because I've got no idea what word you're thinking of. I might have an idea, but I'm not sure. It's obviously not very nice. Yeah, and it's very, very sad that people still use bad words to describe people. I want those glass, please. No, no, let me out, let me out. Oh, just please, look, you've got to fly. Fly! You are a goose! feel like I'm just making a complete hash of this, and then I realise that I've punched a hole in it. Oh, I think it could look better with those in. It's just in such a cramped space, it's difficult to tell. Yeah, and then the question is, do I do the posts at the back? I think I should. So if we just punch a hole through here for a moment. I'm thinking of popping one in here. And then one over here. I think it will just look that little bit smarter from the other side. No, we don't want you two to connect. Oh, I went in through the top, didn't I? You had a game nickname and it was Super Cooper. And your carers made it for me to make you feel better. And then that became... Ah, I don't know what the BMGO is. And do you know what? My puppy is called Cooper. Well, it's really nice that you managed to meet your friend on there, and obviously it's very sad that your friend recently passed away. That must be very difficult for you to have to manage. And later on, that name that you've got there, you'll like it again if you've stopped liking it, because you'll be able to remember the happier memories. You know. It takes a long time. I'm not going to even pretend that it doesn't. I would never do that. I've got a feeling that that one would be in the... Yeah, it would be behind the wall. So we don't need to do that. Actually, I think we're all right. Yeah, when you have a bereavement, it does take quite a long time. And then those things that were painful become nicer. And nicer, happier memories. It does take time though. There is that, except we're not gooses, we're geese. Right, I think it looks better. Do you think it looks better? Do you think I've just made it worse? I think it looks better. Not criticising you, just helping you remember that whatever, I'll just be quiet. I'm just being quiet, it's easier. Okay, so we have tier 1s in. Yay, I actually did something. Woohoo! I think they look okay. They're not as great as I would like, but I keep trying to cramp everything in. Yes, replaying things in your head can be really, really lovely and a curse at the same time. I tell you a memory that my daughter had, which is, bearing in mind that she has autism. It was very interesting. Yeah, they do look better, don't they? I'm not sure if they're great, but they're going to work. They're going to do what they need to do, and that's all that's important. We went to after the day after my husband passed away. I couldn't even remember what we did, not even remotely. And then about, how many was it? Hang on a minute. I think it was 3 years later, because my daughter can't process information very fast. She has double processing. I think it was about 3 years later. She just suddenly said one day, oh yeah, when Daddy died, we went to the Sea Life Centre, didn't we? And then she started talking about this bench that was outside the penguins and how there was a chewing gum wrapper on it. And she just finally finished processing the information. and was able to talk about it like we were just there. I had actually forgotten that we'd even gone. I'd blanked out the whole thing. I couldn't remember where we went to the day after. I remembered we'd gone somewhere. A friend took us, and other than that I couldn't tell you anything about it. And it's only because my daughter told me this that I even remembered that we went to the Sea Life Centre. It's just really odd. Right, I'm thinking it goes here. It is funny and cool. It is, yeah. It's also sad because I couldn't remember, but she was able to. I'm just going to put something over my knee. I'm getting cold. She's this double processing thing of hers. She has these amazing things in her head. She's just, they're both amazing, my children. They've just got a lot to try to deal with and to process and learn how to cope with life, which is a bit too tricky for them at the minute. Okay, next one up. Let's go. I think we better go back down and go and find out what we've got and then see where we can put them. I've got rabbits over there. Oh no. Oh, that's really sad. You should never be banned from a church because you've... Oh, that's just sad. On my husband's funeral, I gave my daughter my telephone so that she could play some games quietly. She was there. But it's a very difficult thing for a child to try to deal with, especially one that has autism. There was somebody that attended that wasn't impressed that I had given my daughter this telephone, but I wanted her to be able to not stress out. 123,000 witches. Focus loads on the wither skeletons, and now you can't buy them before I kill that many witches. Well, at least you would have nearly finished the withers for the next round. We're still on tier 2 at the moment, but DD now has multi-kill. We're also nearly there, look, for the next one. We just need one more layer on here, and then we can have the next book, and then we've got to do the next one. So it's a lot. Let's go down the bottom and grab the spawners that we need. Okay, so no, yeah, you're a spider, so we want you. You're the slimes. We want you. And then while we're here, we'll just give these a quick bash as well. Because we've still got the tier 2s to do. Oh, you finally finished your creeper farm? Well done. 240 already? That's amazing. Yeah, we've not concentrated on the mobs at all. But once we've got the MK6, it will be really so much easier for us. We're about over halfway on the farming masteries that we need to be on. I think this is the Easter bunny in here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill all of you lot. 2,000 odd. Yep, I know. There's a lot of scraps to get. I managed to get a deal with somebody, so I'm hopefully they'll come out tomorrow and give me some more. I've had to buy loads. It's not so bad when you're doing it for yourself, but when you're doing it for others as well, when you've got to get 3 lots. And then don't forget, Treasury and Miner's Dream are all the scraps as well. It's not just the MK6, it's 3 of them. Yeah, they're not going down very fast. What's the other tit? Ah, the squid. Oh, the squid are a pain. $72 more. That's a lot, isn't it? Do you have a servant? Because they help you to get them. Everybody gets 1 free servant, and then you can set it up. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain to do all of them. The withers are still being naughty. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Here's an interesting thing for you. Okay. So I remember watching this program on the effects of psychology on people. Oh, hang on, we've got some condensed items. They can go in my new condensing box. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. You need 36 million more. Yeah, there's a lot. It's alright if you've got the money. Oh, we've got another head there. Freddy's here. Yeah, I mean, it is, but then that's the point of it, isn't it? To make you work for it. I think I've done all the books. You just made me think about books. Yeah, we're trying to work on getting more money. I'm just gonna... Yeah, well, you were really lucky with those, weren't you? I'm just gonna put the microphone on mute just for a second. I just need to use my inhaler for a second. Hold on. Hello, ho-ha, I'm back. Sorry about that. I try not to do that too often, but it's just annoying. My asthma's annoying me a bit. I should think it had something to do with the fact that I was kind of stressing over my boy. Can't imagine me doing that. Oh, where's the netherite gone? I don't know what I'll do. I'll just pop one of these in here for a moment and then we'll change it to netherite after. Get those so that they don't fall there. Oh, thanks Panda for telling everyone to do that. No, that's not what I asked you to do. Oh, that's going to be a pain till I sort them all out. I haven't got the netherite. Where have I done it? Yeah, that's a lot to have in your head, isn't it? Right. Oh, we had some more walls here. Huh? I'm gonna have to go in a minute. I'm starting to get really tired and I've got to try and sort something out for my boy. The main thing is that we have actually started to work on the mobs now. I put it in the wrong... No, I haven't. So it's 1, 2 and then 3 to there. I think it's 5 from this one to the next one. Yeah. So I'm hoping to get 2 tiers in this lot. It's possible I might get another one, but I don't think so. 3, 4, 5. So it's on this one. Oh, what have I done? Oh yeah, well, I don't blame you. Don't blame you, Sid. Your brain does a weird thing. Don't. Yeah, it must be very tricky. As you get older, you'll learn to manage that better. You've got to trust yourself and believe that you can do it. I'm just going to put these in here. I think I'm going to go after that. I'm getting really worn out. There's a lot of rabbits in here. Where are the squid? I got the squid out, didn't I? Do you mean with being in a voice chat with ASD kids is nice? Because you just understand each other. Yeah, no one judges anyone. They're all rabbits. I thought I pulled out the slime. I'm a bit concerned that I've messed it up. Hopefully they're still there. Is there a chance that I've broken them and not collected them? They're not there. These are all rabbits, aren't they? Maybe I put them in the PV. Can anybody remember what I did with them? The squid spawners. There's just 3 of us. And we don't have a lot of money compared to most people. The sky coins have been, because I've been... Amit, hello and good morning. Actually, yes, technically it is morning now. It's 1:15 midnight for us here in the UK. What about for you? Yeah, so I've been using some Skycoin boosters, but also I've just been doing a lot of harvesting and a lot of mining today. So actually, if I bank those... Yeah, everyone's on different times, but it is actually, it's... Yeah, Panda, you're in Wales, aren't you? So it's 16 minutes past midnight. So Amit, do you mind sharing what country you're from? And Freddie, what country are you from? Connect, why is your account deleted? What did you do? Oh, you think Amit's from India? I said I thought you were gone. What am I trying to do? Deposit. Yeah, I've just been working really hard. That's all. Apparently... Oh, Freddie, you're from the UK, so you're up too? Really late? Is everybody up late? Or super early? Yeah, it's 1:15 midnight. Oh, Connect, you're Amit. Okay, right, so you're confusing me. Why does everybody have different accounts? Why can't you just all be on one and then I don't have to... you know, get confused. Well, no, so in that case, Sid, you are incorrect. Amit is from Nepal, and that's why Connect has Nepal on his name to remind me he comes from Nepal, which I think is really cool. Freddie, I don't suppose you are from either Scotland or Ireland, Northern Ireland particularly, because I have got England, Wales and Southern Ireland on my map. So I've got a special map that I can put numbers in. What just happened? Oh. Where did Minecraft go? Just kicked me out of Minecraft again. Does anybody else have all of this trouble, or is it just me? I spoke to Ray earlier on. You're from the East Midlands? Oh, that's really cool. I'm from Norfolk. So just quite far away from you. I've often thought about this thing. Oh, that's amazing. Well done for winning. Sorry, I've just got to try and get back on the server. Just try and finish off this thing I was doing. I was trying to look for my squid. I don't know what I've done with them. I'm panicking. I may have... They've despawned. Yeah, I've often had this thing because I live right on the coast, and people used to travel. I mean, they still do. They travel out to come to us. What a lot of people don't realise is that they would come from somewhere like Birmingham, travel several hours to come to the coast, because in Birmingham, for example, it's a beautiful sunny day. What they don't realise is that they get here and it's foggy as anything, and it's freezing, because we kind of like have our own little pocket of weather, and it's quite often different. And I've often wondered that how people must feel. It must be so frustrating to get all this way and then it's just awful weather. But I mean, nowadays it's not so bad because you could just telephone or use a app or something to find out about it. But I've often wondered about sort of in the turn of the century, when they didn't have those facilities and people would travel out by coaches and horses to come, and it would take them such a long time, and then it would be useless. Is this going to go this time? Yeah, my computer is not bad. I have an i7 processor, which could be better, but I have 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I have 3 hard drives. One of them is full, and I'm wondering if that is part of my problem, but it shouldn't be, because it's just for the recordings to go on to. It's not for any of the processing. This is really bad. I think my squid have despawned. They are all rabbits, aren't they? I don't know how many I had. Oh, cocoa beans. Need those. That's why they're... Do you know, this just really confused me. I've extended the island and forgot this was at the end of the island before. I haven't got them in here, have I? No, looks like I've messed up. Unless I put them up the top. Why do we have so many rabbits? Because they just get them, and then so one thing I like to do is to have spawners available for people to use. So you need a minimum of 100 each, and then by doing the lucky block and by the, you know, the vote keys and everything else, you end up getting a lot of stuff. They're pigs. More rabbits. Actually, yeah, more rabbits. No, I think I've... More pigs. I think I've lost them. You're not going to crash again, are you? This is really bad. Yeah, I would. You might need to have a brace and just to do some physiotherapy to strengthen the muscle up. Sounds like the muscles got a bit weak. Yeah, big problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what I've done. Not happy. I have lost them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we go here, 2, 3, 4, I think it is, and then that would be there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be okay. Don't tell the boys that I've lost their squid. Right. Oh, that's similar. Yeah, you've had a bit of a rough deal. You should try to get it looked into. Uh-oh. Yeah, so one of the things that you can do with these extra spawners is, 1, you can sell them, 2, you can use them, and 3, you can turn them into monster fishing bait, which requires a spawner. But the more you have, especially the popular ones, people will keep coming back, which is really good. Yeah, I have hypermobility, so I have a lot of trouble with my knees. It's very annoying. I didn't know I had hypermobility until a couple of years ago. I've always been really supple, but didn't realise. Yeah, so that's a big problem. Right, so we've got those ones, and I need to fix the squid. I don't have any more blocks, do I? No, they need to be active on your island, but what you have to remember, Freddie, is if you invite more people, everything that you do costs more. So, for example, if I go into the spawners, so there's 3 of us, which means we can have 6 minions. But in order to open up tier 1, no. Will it tell me? No, because it's already done it. So in order to open up tier 3, we have to kill 180,000 mobs. You would have only had to kill 60,000 because there's just the 1 of you. But because there's 3 of us, I have to kill 180. And it's like it with the masteries, everything is triple. So it's not quite the same. Joel's here. Hello, Joel. How far have you got to go now, Joel? Panda, a different panda. There's 2 pandas. What problem? So I have my knees. So I have hypermobility. So basically they overstretch when I'm walking, and I just continuously twist them all the time. And it's your le panda. Yeah. So actually, it's not always helpful. 17 days to go. And all the masteries increase, everything. So last season I ended up doing a team island of 4 because my children abandoned me and their friend abandoned me within 1 week. And trust me, it is not fun. But if you have penguin, then you get 3. Oh, well done. You were going to bed though. Weren't you going to the gym? You were going to the gym. This is not the gym. By the gym, did you just mean deboss? Like you're pretending that you're doing exercise and stuff? Is that what you meant? Let's put these pigs in here. So we're going to save these 2 pigs because we've already got like nearly 600 over there. So we'll save those pig ones to do as fishing bait. So if I just go into the masteries, yeah, the fishing one is the highest. You're going to bed at 12. What time is it for you now? Gym opens in 15 minutes. Well, how long does it take you to get there? Yeah, this is one of the biggest problems. Like, we're currently on tier 2 and we've got to get to 1,500. It's just crazy to, so yeah, this, this one would just be 100, but if you raise it up, then you'd have to get to 300. So it's alright if you've got a teammate that's helping you properly, but if you don't, then it's kind of difficult. Benny B's off to bed. I don't blame you, Benny. I should think, are you on the same time as us now? We've had a time shift. We're now back on British summertime, I think. Bob Guy's back. Hi, Bob Guy. I think everyone's about to go shortly. I am as well. I'm getting really tired. Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? 2, 3, 5. It's 1:30. Okay, so what time was it last week? That's really not helpful. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we've just had our clocks go forwards, so we've lost an hour. So were we 2 hours behind you then before? Now we're 1 hour behind? I don't know, I always get confuffled. I'm just going to put this placement in and then I'm going to go because I'm really struggling now. It's only 7:30. Where are you, Bob Guy? I can't remember. Oh, well, at least somebody helped you, so that's really good, isn't it? Oh, you shifted as well? Oh, I didn't know that you did daylight savings. That's really bizarre. Oh, that will work really nicely. I'm hoping that I can then get the other 4 in on the other side, which I think I can, which means that we can have two tiers. So we'll have tier 1 down there, tier 2 coming around here, and then tier 3, and then we go up another level. 4, 5. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I'm just getting in a kerfuffle, but the lighthouse is tall enough to get them all in. Oh yeah, you're in America, that's it. Also, you know, the UK time switch thing and how it works. Yeah, so in March, the clocks go forwards by 1 hour, and so I think it's so that it's lighter at night time. Was the general consensus. So like when children are coming out of school, it's easier for them to see. And then in the October, we take the hour back again. Yeah, it's doing really well. I'm really chuffed. We've got quite a few really lovely people and they keep coming on. My island is really cool and a lot better than yours. Don't forget, this is kind of what I like to do. I like to do building, and one of the things that I don't, if you haven't seen my survival world, I have a survival world which normally we go into, but because I'm doing this 100-day challenge, I haven't really been, and I'm struggling to get on. So if anyone hasn't seen, we're building a lighthouse. So this is where all of the stuff is inside, and this little piece that's over here is DD's, and then I'm going to do the bit around the lighthouse. I've built that, and then so DD's having a whole bunch around here which he's just building and doing whatever he wants, and then Bob will have a section of his island and then he can do what he wants, and then we're going to do, there's a project that he's going to do over here as well. So yeah, it's really cool. Wow, 2,100. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is going to be hard. Oh, well, never mind. Sid, you'll be all right. I was talking to the boys earlier on. It's going to be, we'll be all right in deboss once we've got all of the equipment. Guys, I'm really struggling to stay awake now. But thank you ever so much for popping in, and we'll try and get some more of these spawners done tomorrow. I really want to get up to level 5 in place. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to buy more squid because I think they've despawned, which is very, very annoying. I don't know how many I had. Hopefully we didn't have too many, and we'll get those in. They're going to be the hardest because I always try to put them in water, otherwise they just keep dying all the time and it's not very nice. Yeah, I will see you all later. Take care. If I remember, I have panda at the end of all my messages. Oh yeah, I like the little panda. That's really cool. Guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for popping in.